Alright, what's going on, people? What is up? We're back here. I did not mean to click into that, but last week, obviously, Jaquan Brisker was the man. We still lost, though, to the Minnesota Vikings. 41-38, you can see it up there. Week 6. It was a wild one. Um, had another fourth quarter comeback that ended in misery this time because Michael Ojemudia blocked a kick that would have sent it to overtime, but Josh Oliver picks it up. Vikings get another chance, and Rodrigo Blankenship hits it on the second attempt. But that doesn't matter. That's behind us. It's Las Vegas time, except we're at home. We ain't going to the Sin City. We're staying in Chicago. Um, I don't think there's really been any news as of late. Um, Jonathan Coachman saying there's going to be fireworks in Chicago from these two offenses. I highly doubt it, considering, Jimmy G's on the other side. But, hey, apparently the Raiders have one of the best offenses in the league. Not surprising, actually, because they have Josh Jacobs and the man down there, Devontae Adams. Top 3, top 5 wide receiver, whatever you want to say. He's been one of the league's best for the last 6, 7 years since he's been in the league. His rookie year he did have some drop issues, but outside of that, Devontae Adams has been incredible. Because it is recent news in the NFL world, and particularly in the Chicago sports realm, Chase Claypool in real life has been actively shopped by the Chicago Bears to see if they can get a late round pick for him. So we will do the same. We got rid of PJ Walker because they did. So might as well put Chase Claypool on the trade block, see what we can. Oh my goodness. Or can't get from him, which I can't imagine will be much. But then that will create an avenue for a guy like Tyler Scott when he comes back, Velus Jones. We probably actually need to add another wide receiver. Tyson Bagent is our wide receiver 6 on this team. There's no way. Hold on. There's actually no one else. Wow. So maybe if we can get a receiver swap for Claypool that might fit this offense a little bit better, that would be the move. I believe we'll get into this weekly strategy. Got to shut down Josh Jacobs, obviously. Dangerous back. Definitely should be our focus, considering we can't stop the run anyways. And offensive game plan, do not let Max Crosby get to Justin Fields, because if he does, it's going to be a long-ass day. So we'll keep those. We'll actually do... Roschon Johnson's in here now because Tyler Scott is currently out with an injury. So let's do a Roschon Johnson minigame. Maybe get him a little extra XP. Maybe a skill point. I don't know. That would be pretty nice. Just follow the blockers. I'm going to have to change his jersey number as well because he's 23 now in real life, and I haven't changed it yet. But Roschon Johnson, I really do like him. A little bit more of a power back to most people probably, but definitely has make-you-miss potential. And he is really good. He's a really good back, and he didn't get a lot of hype coming out for the draft because Bijan Robinson, obviously, he was Bijan's backup, and I think just about anyone would be Bijan's backup because Bijan is incredible. Oh my God, my throat. That was horrible. But yeah. Oh, shit. Blazing Game is not holding on to these blocks very well or at all. But Roshan does it himself. Nice little jukey juke. Okay. Okay. Blazing Game, you actually gotta block someone, bud. Please. Jeez Louise, we're doing it all ourselves. Block Tremaine Edmonds not into me. Oh my god. I didn't think this was gonna be this hard. Good lord.
Here we go. All right.
Damn, fullback doesn't even know how to block. No wonder we struggle so much, even in pass blocking. That was horrible. And we get all of our boosts that we definitely need for this defense and offense. I mean, the offense I'm not as worried about as the defense. I think this could be another high-scoring game, if I'm being completely honest. Gonna try and keep it down. We have the worst defense in the entire league right now. Giving up the most yards per game. But we also somehow have the fourth best offense, which is insane. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Anyway, let's get into it. Enough of the talking. It is game time. And we are here. Soldier Field. Historic site. And last week in Soldier Field, Justin Fields didn't have a bad day. 14 to 26, 226, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick. Try to keep the turnovers to a minimum today, of course. Because this defense, even though they don't got a lot of playmakers in that secondary, their front line can make plays to where we could be forced into some mistakes. But here come the Bears. Justin Fields leads us on to the field. And there's Josh McDaniels, who I feel like I've spoken enough on, but let's get into it. We will receive the ball first in this game. Don't know if we deferred or chose to receive, but Daniel Carlson will kick it off. Velus Jones will take the touchback. We will start from the 25, and here comes the 4th-ranked offense in the NFL, led by Justin Fields. I mean, so far been kind of just hit and miss. 8 touchdowns to 8 picks. Would love to see that number of interceptions stay at 8 the rest of the season, while the touchdowns go up. And to start off, we will run the ball here, and Robert Spillane makes the tackle on Herbert. Herbert last week, no touchdowns, which is something new for our running backs. Doesn't happen a lot. But yes, still had 15 carries for 97 yards. We just had to get back into the game with passing. We didn't really look into the running game that much last week. But second down here, we'll look to Komet, who makes the grab. A little bit late on the throw. We got lucky. But Komet stood in there, stood in that zone, took the hit. And that's a first down. 1st and 10. Fields under center. Little play action. We'll dump it off to Blazing Game, and he gets crushed. Absolutely crushed. Holds on to it, though. Chandler Jones making the tackle. And I don't even know if I want to speak on Chandler Jones either right now. That man is... I don't know what went on. If you have Twitter or pay attention to Twitter with Chandler Jones or Instagram. But I don't want to be the one to assume that's early on CTE or whatever it was. But it was something. Regardless, hope the man's fine. And we'll get back to this game. Fields taking the clock down to 2 seconds, just gets it off. Fields outside of the pocket. Mercedes Lewis picks up a block, and I think we got the first down. We did. I cannot believe we didn't step out of bounds earlier. Fields right in that sideline, and he was close basically every step he took. RPO screen is there. Mooney jukes one. Mooney jukes a second. Mooney fumbles, and it's Raider football. Duke Shelley on the fumble recovery. Darnell Mooney with a huge mistake on the opening drive. Marcus Peters and Marcus Epps. Wait, is it Marcus Epps? I don't know. Epps and Peters, though, forcing the fumble. Oh, my goodness. We were in the red zone. We were inside the 15. All Mooney had to do was just hold on to it, and he couldn't. We got to play some defense. Obviously, Devontae Adams out to the left. Josh Jacobs getting the rock here. Jalen Johnson will bring him down, though, after 2. Obviously, Josh Jacobs, a lot of contract talk over the offseason. Finally came back to the team, though, late on. Right before the season, actually. And he is playing, not doing that well in real life. I'm pretty sure he had negative 2 yards against, I forget. Doesn't really matter, though. It's Tremaine Edmonds and Jaquan Brisker come in for the stop. 4th down, 3 and out. That's the defense that we are looking for. Edmonds, obviously the big free agency signing, and Jaquan Brisker, the new superstar on this defense with that superstar development after last week's huge game. And Velus Jones down after maybe 5. But big-time plays from our defense to get us the ball back after a costly mistake by Darnell Mooney. All we need is just a little bit of life from this offense. Get points on the board as Herbert gets 3. So now we're in 3rd down. And we're in trouble. This is a long 3rd down here, 3rd and 7. We need something big. But we can't force it. DJ Moore makes the catch, takes a hit, and gets the first down. I don't know if he would have gotten it if that hit wasn't just an absolute pummeling from Marcus Peters. But ends up in our favor. DJ Moore, way to hold on. And Justin Fields just gets rid of it. 4th down. Raiders defense makes a stop. And maybe we've got a little bit of a game here today. Both teams yet to score. And Ojemudia can't catch up to it. Probably should put a little bit of backspin on that one. So the Raiders will have it at the 20. Raiders come out, offset I. They go back to the run. Josh Jacobs only gets 3 again. We're holding him to it today. They have yet to look Devontae Adams' way as well, which is very surprising. Offset I again. Maybe watch out for the play action on this one. No, misdirection. Edmonds can't get to him. Sanborn makes the tackle, though. It's 1st down Raiders. Good run by Josh Jacobs. Quite a few plays now. On the run, Daquan Jones, though, sheds a double team and drills Josh Jacobs. What a play from our veteran signing. That was in-season signing as well. Eddie Jackson's there. Eddie Jackson breaks it up. Intended for Jacoby Myers. I thought that was going to be an interception. Dangerous pass from Garoppolo. 3rd and 10. Can we get off the field? Can our pass rush get to Jimmy G maybe? And that one is way off. Intended for the tight end. I believe maybe Michael Mayer, the rookie out of Notre Dame, who in real life they have not used at all. And I wish they would. Actually, that might have been Foster Moreau, actually. Doesn't really matter. Felix Jones gets crushed. Raiders load up the right side of their defense. We load up our line over there. We're going to hand it to Herbert, and Herbert gets 3. We're actually going to hustle up here. Try to catch this defense napping. And, oh my God, Raiders come with a blitz. Oh my goodness. Jenkins nearly with the sack. And we're in 3rd and 7 again. It's been 3rd and 7 after 3rd and 7 today. Put it on the inside hand or the inside shoulders, but Komet cannot come up with it. Spillane on the coverage. He has been everywhere so far today. Adams in motion, pre-snap. Edmonds was there on the pressure, maybe forced that one inaccurate. This defense came to play today. I don't know what Jonathan Coachman was talking about. Offensive fireworks and all that, but these two defenses come into play today. Jaquan Brisker cannot come up with it again. The newly made superstar who had 2 interceptions last week can't come up with one this week, just like Eddie Jackson couldn't on the last drive. That one, though, was a bit forced again by Jimmy G, and Jimmy G throws it away. The Chicago defense is here. You know what? It might have taken 7 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever it's been, for this defense to finally show up. But they're here today against one of the NFL's top offenses, and it's a pleasure to see, honestly. I don't really know what to go to here. Nothing on offense has really worked to this point today. Herbert sheds one. Tevin Jenkins injured, maybe lower body, hopefully not. Hopefully that's just maybe a sprain at worst. We'll find out soon, but backup left guard in now. We run that way. Herbert gets 4 more actually. Raiders playing this defense very well, and turf toe. Oh, that's not good. He might be out for 4 to 6 weeks with that one. You hate to see that. Young offensive lineman for us. Hopefully can be the guard of the future for this team, and we might not be seeing him for the foreseeable future as Khalil Herbert makes a catch on an angle route to get the first down. We're going to hustle up and try to see if we can't catch him lacking here before the end of the first quarter. Spread offense. And we will take it to the end of the first quarter, actually. I'm just kidding. Second quarter, though, we got to try and make some sort of adjustment as Max Crosby. There he is, Mad Max making the play on Khalil Herbert. Raiders are getting a lot of pressure. Let's see if we can't get a screen to work in our favor here, as it really works. As I honestly, that couldn't have worked better to get us back in a manageable position for this third down. Fields the lone man in the backfield. Fields has nowhere to go. Fields is going to have to throw it away. And it has been tough sledding here in the passing game today. This is just insane. The Raiders defense, who, you know, maybe my bad. I spoke badly about them early on, and that backspin was crazy, by the way. They're playing their asses off right now. And you know what? So is our defense. So we got to get a stop here. Get our offense the ball back. Ooh, and Edmonds makes a nice hit on, I believe that is Foster Moreau. Our run defense has been incredible today. Stop after stop in the run game against a very formidable running back in Josh Jacobs. And they go quick. Jalen Johnson makes the play, though. Good coverage on the outside, one-on-one on an island with Davante Adams. Good stuff there. Just, you love to see it, honestly. You really do. As a very nice kick there for the Raiders. Velus Jones only gets back to the 31. Maybe we're going to go a little bit of I formation on this ISO run. One deep safety. If we can get some blocks, we might be able to get upfield, and those were not the blocks that we were looking for. We are going to hustle up, though. Go zone weak to the other side. Roschon Johnson found a hole. Roschon Johnson, first down. Haven't had a lot of those today outside of our first drive. Nice to see the Rook getting in on this action, though. Go to the RPO. As that one's picked off. Maybe a little bit of PI. Bad decision, though, on my part. Merrick comes up with a huge play. And this is the first time, actually, the Raiders are going to be on our side of the field. Poor decisions. Definitely my fault. As that one, Edmonds was so close to making that play. If he could run any goddamn slower. Oh my God. Honestly, I'm going to keep on blitzing. One-on-one. Can't make the play. Brisker will bring Jacobs down. They're coming out spread formation. Adams in the slot. Read it perfectly, TJ Edwards. Almost had a pick. Breaks up the pass, though. Yet again, one of those big free agency signings. Edmonds is there this time. They ran the same play. Tremaine Edmonds off to the races. Tremaine Edmonds. Can he get there? Jacobs and Adams chasing. They cannot. Defense stands tall. Tremaine Edmonds. Huge play in this game. Unreal. What a play. That was, I cannot believe we read it the first time. They went straight back to the same exact play. First, it was with Foster Moreau and TJ Edwards broke it up, nearly doing the same exact thing that Tremaine Edmonds did. They go back to the same play, but with Davante Adams in the slot. And Tremaine Edmonds picks it off, takes it 95 yards the other way. Absolutely incredible. The defense has been nothing but amazing to this point in this game. the only points on the board. Edwards, strip sack. Jimmy G gets back on it, but the defense making plays today. 10-yard loss. The free agency linebackers that we brought in over the offseason, they're finally living to those contracts. And no way. Austin Hooper comes down with an insane catch. There's no way. No. What kind of Madden physics is that? By the way, are we saying that's 2 feet? I really want to challenge it. I think we will, because if this is overturned, this could be huge. This would be a 3rd down and 20 if Hooper doesn't get this. And it is overturned. We keep our timeout. So a great play by Jalen Johnson. We get a little bit of help from, Madden physics. But it doesn't matter. Good play. It's a screen. Jacobs trying to beat Edmonds. Jacobs jukes. Jacobs gets the first down. He's still going. Josh Jacobs does it himself for 30 yards. The challenge doesn't even matter now. Jimmy G changing it at the line. RPO to Jacoby Myers. Jalen Johnson makes a great tackle. There was no one behind him. 3 receivers set now for the Raiders. We're going to flip into cover 3. Adams motioning in. Jacobs with the catch. Jacobs still on his feet. TJ Edwards there to help bring him down, though. Stevenson on the coverage. Cover the flats. And Renfro is there. Big hit by Eddie Jackson, though. The Raiders finally have a drive going here. And I think, you know what that calls for. Bring the heat. Jimmy G calling more audibles. Edwards free blitzer. Great coverage by Kyler Gordon. I think that was Renfro out there that he was guarding. These young guns out on the outside, we're leaving them on islands on some pretty good shifty receivers. And they're making plays. As Jimmy G dumps it off to the tight end again. That is Michael Mayer. So the rookie out of Notre Dame, highly thought of rookie, I might add, making some nice plays here today. 3rd and 6. The crowd is into it. And yeah, it's just too easy. Hunter Renfro, you can't give him that space. Just can't do it. 5 wide. We're going to switch it to cover 3 again. If they dare run that play again, it's going to be a little bit insane. They go to Mayer, and he gets out of bounds after 3. Wow. Austin Hooper. He takes that one-on-one and gets 14 yards out of it. It's a screen. Kyler Gordon makes the tackle. Kyler Gordon playing his ass off today. And that's just too easy. That's incomplete. Oh my goodness. Completely folded that opportunity. Sewell into the game. And Adams catches it. Oh my goodness. Sewell was so close to getting another sack on Jimmy G, but Tay Adams gets it done. Not an easy catch, by the way. Jimmy G That was a high throw for no reason. But when you got one of the best receivers in the league, he'll go out there and make that play for you. We got all 3 timeouts. If we can get into field goal range, that would be a huge win to the end of this half. Fields is just going to take it. Fields, probably not the hit you want to take. We'll take a timeout. We're going to switch this to 4 verts, actually. Move DJ Moore to the outside. Really try to take that safety away. And give Claypool an opportunity to make a play! Claypool obviously way out of bounds. 3rd and 3. Bench formation. 3rd and 3. DJ Moore's there. He makes the catch. We're going to take a timeout. We've got to get a big play here. They're going to be playing deep. Can we find an opening? Yes! I don't know if it's in field goal range, though. We're in the plus territory, but on the 47-yard line. We need another quick out and get out of bounds. We're going to look for Komet on the huge flood route. It's there, but incomplete. 4 seconds left. I think we're just going to take our shot with a pass play.
Here we go. We're good.
Send Mercedes Lewis on a deep go route. Hey, Big Dog can go up and grab it. We know that. Wait, DJ Moore is wide open. Moore, incomplete. We didn't see it because we had to get out of the pocket, but DJ Moore was wide open. Unfortunately, we missed him on a defensive mistake. But 7-7 is the score at the end of the half. Unbelievable. What a game so far, by the way. So we did defer, receive, whatever it was. We got a kickoff to an offense that actually had something going in the first half. And hopefully we can make a stop. Jimmy G in this offense, though, started to make some plays. At the end of that first half, Edmonds was in the backfield, couldn't make the stop. Brisker tries to lay a hit stick on Josh Jacobs. Didn't work. It did stop him, though. And if Edmonds could have made that play. And Michael Mayer has made some tough catches today. Another one there with Eddie Jackson. Just breathing down his neck, man. Be surprised if they don't go run here. They don't. Easy first down still. Austin Hooper holds on to that one. What were we doing in the first half that was so successful? That one's low. Intended for Jacoby Myers. Kyler Gordon on the coverage again. The Raiders have been testing this young secondary, and they've been up to the test so far today. Good tackle by Brisker. Bringing down the fullback there. 3rd and 2 in a big 3rd down opportunity to get off the field right here. Can we get it done? That's a false start. The crowd getting involved. And now it's a 3rd and 7. That one was on the rookie, Michael Mayer, who's had a fantastic day up to this point. Kyler Gordon makes the play again. Oh my goodness. This kid has been all over the place today. We've been getting on him for some bad games throughout the year, and that one's no good. The all-so consistent all-pro, might I add, Daniel Carlson. Mind it be a really far kick. Misses. It had the leg for sure. But the Windy City, he wasn't ready for it. Now, I've come out here to pass, but I really want to get this run game going. I think if we could get it going, it'd be so huge. And Herbert to the outside. Herbert to the edge. 15 yards. First down, Bears. And we're going to go right back to it. A little bit of a different formation. Same play, though. Trying to cut it back. Maybe a bad decision. And now Cody Whitehair is down. So we already lost our starting left guard. Now Cody Whitehair, maybe with a right arm injury. So our starting right and left guard now out for the time being. Let's try to help him out with a little bit of play action. Claypool coming back to it. Gets it. Chase Claypool. First down. First and goal. We shift Komet to the left. 4 seconds here. Justin Fields. Read option. Fields following Mercedes Lewis. Gets blown up by Divine Diablo. Bruised shoulder. We're going to keep Whitehair in. I don't care. We need him. Especially here. Oh, he's our starting center. That's my bad. Back to the read option. There are only 3 down linemen. I think we're going to hand it off. Khalil Herbert is in! Touchdown, Bears! And Khalil Herbert does his dance. Yes, sir. Chase Claypool, get into it, son. Too easy. 3 down linemen from the 5-yard line. What else are you going to call outside of a run to your stud running back? Don't know what the Raiders were thinking there. Santos puts it through. We're up a touchdown. Jimmy G and the Raiders. Josh McDaniels trying to figure out what has gone wrong today with a top-ranked offense in the NFL. Why is the 32nd ranked, yes, that's dead last, defense been able to just keep us at bay? There's Adams. Got limited touches in the first half. He is looking hungry, though, in the second. Edmonds is there to break it up. Tremaine Edmonds. He as well has been all over the field today. Obviously with the huge pick 6 that has us up in this game. Edmonds absolutely just playing instinctive today. The pass rush still non-existent. That throw, though, is way out of bounds. Showing blitz. Stevenson off the edge. Stevenson gets there! The coverage stood, and Tyreek Stevenson gets to Jimmy. Forcing another punt. The young defense just absolutely alive today. Velus Jones will take this one back, and he'll get maybe 7. Play action this time. Komet over the top. Komet with a catch and spin. Cole Komet with a huge first down. Still stay with the read option as Chandler Jones bites on this one. DJ Moore with the block. Fields with a juke. Justin Fields, one man to beat. Justin Fields to the 10. And the crowd is rocking. They're on their feet here in Chicago. Justin Fields shook off Epps and kept going. Probably should have just taken it out of bounds, but the crowd is loving it right now. If we score here, this place might explode. Middle of the field looking open. We're going to put DJ Moore on a crosser. That's not there. Fields is sacked. Brandon Nichols. 2nd and goal from the 14. Not ideal, but Cole Kmet's open. Cole Kmet's got a lane. Kmet to the 1. Tried to dive in. Did not work at all. We're going to show our muscles. 3rd and goal. The rookie is in. Touchdown Chicago. 2-score lead here in Soldier Field. That one was too easy. He had one-on-one with Robert Spillane, and even if Spillane was there, Roschon was going to run his ass over. And officially, it's a 14-point lead. Get on your feet, people. Jimmy G, actually, compared to other teams we've played, he's actually taken a little bit of a beating today from the pressure, as he just goes to the check down. Josh Jacobs with X Factor fights one off, but Tremaine Edmonds there again. Play after play after play today for Tremaine Edmonds and company. Jacobs finds a lane that time. Does get a first down. And Jacoby Myers on a big play-action comeback route. He got Johnson on that one. The secondary has been so good today, but Myers finally gets Jalen Johnson on a nice comeback route. Not a lot of yards today, but honestly, I'm loving it. No, not play action. It is just straight to Josh Jacobs, and he is taking over this game right now. Michael Mayer gets past the defense. The Raiders are cooking on this drive. We're going to bring the run blitz again. Myers on an island to the left. Doesn't matter. They're going to go with Josh Jacobs, who's been toting the rock today, and especially on this drive. They're going to try to flex their muscles. We're going to try to get in there with Javon Dexter. It's to Jacobs. Jacobs is in for the touchdown. Josh Jacobs, I mean, there was no stopping him on that drive. That was impressive. Surprised we haven't seen more of that today, honestly, from the Raiders, as Carlson kicks that one through. And if you're Justin Fields, this has got to be a drive. One of those you got to have it type drives, I should say. The season hasn't gone our way so far. Fields waiting to take the snap. Takes it now. Herbert with really nothing there, and he fumbles. Khalil Herbert with the 2nd fumble on the day for this Bears offense. The first one was Mooney. Spillane, I believe, was the one that forced it. Oh my goodness. So realistically, a 7-point swing today because of fumbles from our offense. Gibson gets there with the swim move on the right tackle. and then just flies through the gap. Trevis Gibson. What a play. This defense is flexing right now. Jacobs still with that X factor. They're going to hand it to him. I mean, you might as well. He gets 8 back for you easily. Eddie Jackson made that last tackle. 3rd and 12. We got to have it here. I thought Jimmy G was going to take off, but it's a Michael Mayer touchdown. What a play by Jimmy Garoppolo. Are you kidding me? The defense finally folds here in the 4th quarter. A bad time to do it. Come back out. Kind of wanted to take Herbert out of the game after that mistake, but he's obviously one of our best players. Herbert was wide open. My fault for running out of the pocket on that one. If I would have stood tall, probably could have gotten to him for a huge gain. True bench. Mooney! What a grab! What a route. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. He's been Mr. Clutch all season long. He really hasn't had big games outside of the Chiefs as Fields goes down. And Braxton Jones injured again. He was injured last week too. Headed straight for the locker room. Larry Borum in at left tackle. 2nd and 16 now. As Komet the open receiver, and he's injured on that. And we can't catch a break. Dislocated shoulder for Braxton Jones. So Larry Borum now the starting left tackle for who knows how long. This 4th quarter continues to get worse for us. So we get a first down there. We're going to start to run a little bit of chew clock here. Try to get a score and leave no time remaining. Blazing game. The backup tight end now with Komet out. Fields is going to try and do it himself. Fields gets 9. Komet just a bruised knee. For now, do we take him out? I think we're going to leave him on the bench, actually. Might be an unpopular decision, but I do not want to risk losing him for longer than this game. Fields got green grass ahead of him. Fields stay in bounds. Good work. Fields and his legs are coming alive here in the 4th. We're going to motion Herbert. Swing pass over to him. Gets 2, but stays in bounds. Here's the snap. The flick to Tunyon. And Tunyon still on his feet, but stays in bounds. Maybe got a little too much yards on that one. Would have preferred to stay with just in front of that 10-yard mark to get a possibility of another first down, but is what it is now. Can't go back and fix it. Fields takes it again. Fields has nowhere to go. Gets sacked at the 18. Probably could have chucked that one away. I meant back in here even though I said for him to stay on the bench, so that makes a lot of sense. Snap it just in time. We go to Komet. who gets all of those yards back, doesn't get injured, mind you. 3rd and goal, 2-minute warning. We're going to give some help to Darnell Wright as Max Crosby has his X factor. We're actually going to make this a 3-man route. We're going to keep Herbert in the backfield as well. Fields had nowhere to go. Kick is true. Santos has been money all season. We've given a lot of crap to this defense all year. They've made some big-time plays today. Can they make a couple more for us? Edwards and Edmonds man the middle. He has to throw it away. The coverage on the back end was beautiful. We're going to stick to man on this one, though. Stevenson cannot get there. Devontae gets 21. We've held him to a, well, by his standards, measly 64 yards. He does have that touchdown, though. Edmonds breaks on it. We saw it all the way. They go no huddle. Precious time running off here. And Garoppolo throws it away. 3rd and 5. 4-down territory. Spread formation for the Raiders. No one in the backfield outside of Garoppolo. He goes deep to Josh Jacobs on 3rd and 5. I do not think that was the plan when McDaniels called that play. 4th and 5 for the game. Edmonds can't get there. Devontae Adams ran a slant right behind him. And they're to our 33-yard line. My assumption would be they're probably going to run it to be safe here. And Garoppolo stays on his feet. Jimmy Garoppolo shakes off Brisker. How? Can we make a play? They stick with the pass. We keep them to it. They stay in front. No timeout called yet. 7 seconds. 6. 5, and they call the timeout. That was ballsy. We did block a field goal last week. Did not result in a win. We're going to ice the kicker here. Carlson is really, really good. He ain't going to miss from, what would that be? 27 yards away. He is not going to miss it. We got to get there. Oshamudia was the man last week. This is for OT. We can't get there, and Carlson puts it through. 3 seconds left. As a short kick to Velus Jones. And that'll be it. Overtime it is here. The 2-4 Bears have taken the 4-2 Raiders to the wire. Away team gets to call it. Raiders, we will be able to receive. So the offense that has not been good today has to come up big. Justin Fields hasn't been in a lot of these situations in his career here in Chicago. They haven't had a good enough team to really be in these situations. But he's in one now. No mistakes. And we're just going to get out on the edge here and get a first down. Fields has been so effective here using those legs in the second half. We're going to put DJ Moore on a post. See if we can't draw away that safety. What a play! I don't know who that was. Long makes an unbelievably athletic play to bat that ball down. Komet was wide open. Now, just because it's overtime does not mean we can't run the ball. Herbert gets an effective 7. Mercedes Lewis was open. Fields misses him. 4th and 3 from our own 45. What do we have to lose? I'm going to put Komet on an out, along with Claypool. 4th and 3, game on the line. Herbert's open, 1st down, ballsy call. We stay in tempo. As Spillane gets there for a sack. Probably should have let that one develop. Maybe slow it down a little bit here. Fields, touch pass to Claypool, who cannot get around the edge. As I accidentally put this on no huddle tempo. No wonder we were going so quickly. 3rd and 10. Play action. Herbert open. Spillane to beat. Herbert cannot beat him. 4th and 5 now. 57 yards. We're going to go for it. Santos got the leg. It's good. Cairo Santos with a huge kick. We need a play from this defense. Oh, Jacobs gets 11. Made a couple men miss. And boy, he just keeps on fighting, man. He is unstoppable at times. Adams motioning. They go to the pass. They go back to Jacobs. He makes a man miss again. Jimmy G up and over 300 yards today. Does not feel like it. Obviously, Raiders looking for a touchdown. Out to Jacobs again, and he gets another 1st down. I think we got to bring a blitz. A little bit dangerous. Jacoby Myers gets 5 on a quick pass from Garoppolo. 2-minute warning of overtime. We are up 3. Raiders in position to tie it up or even take the lead. Jacobs on another out route out of the backfield. This feels like Tom Brady in Tampa. This is just getting so ridiculous. Our D-line's got to make a play. Garoppolo flipping it at the line. Garoppolo way out of bounds. 2nd and 10. The most vulnerable position we've had him in so far today. At least in overtime. Renfro makes a huge catch on the slant. And they're to the 12. Adams is there. Adams touchdown. Raiders win. Another heartbreaking loss for the Chicago Bears. Devontae Adams, play of the game. Kyler Gordon had such a good day. Finally gets beat, though, in the worst moment he could have gotten beat. 30-27. Tough loss. That's as brutal as they come, to be honest. And obviously, when you are 2-5, you have some tough press conferences, as Eberflus is going through right now. It ain't gonna get much easier for us, ladies and gentlemen, as we've got some players to upgrade. Obviously, Tremaine Edmonds with a huge pick 6 in that game. Unfortunately, absolutely nothing to show for it. Mock Draft 2 is out, which has us taking Penn State edge rusher Chop Robinson at number 2 overall, and Jared Verse at number 6, the Florida State edge rusher, who I'd probably have over Chop Robinson right now. So they have us double dipping on the D line, which honestly is not that bad of an idea. Mock Draft 1 not showing up for us. I wanted to see what switched. Caleb Williams to the Steelers right now. That's a storyline, isn't it? Obviously, Kenny Pickett not doing his job over there. For us, though, I think I'd rather take a Marvin Harrison over a Chop Robinson, and then even still getting Jared Verse at 6. That feels like a steal. I personally think Jared Verse, even Leatu Latu, are better than Chop Robinson. Obviously, all of them are great athletes, great edge rushers. Would love to have any of them. But not taking Marvin Harrison at 2, or even Drake May if it comes to that, seems a little bit crazy. Yeah, Tremaine Edmonds. So we have 2 back-to-back defensive players of the week in the NFC. That's pretty awesome. And 2 young guys that we plan to have here for a while. So at least that's a good note to end on. Horrible loss, another heartbreaker, but I will see you guys when we head out to LA. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe as always. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.